Hey everybody, this is Darryl, and in this video, I want to talk about the weakest link in your fee-only advisory business. Stay tuned. So, how exactly does the weakest link apply to your business? Here's the thing, it doesn't matter if you're a solo, working by yourself, fee-only financial advisor, or if you're an ensemble where there's multiple advisors and a support staff along with it. The weakest link in a business is your mindset. You can go only so far in your business. You're going to go as far, let me just say this way, you're going to go as far as your mind will allow you to go. So you'll go as far as your mind will allow you to go. Let's look at an example, not necessarily in the fee advisory business, but let's look at a Navy SEAL. Now I'm personally not a Navy SEAL, nor was I a Navy SEAL. However, I know a few. If you look at their training, go ahead and Google or YouTube a Navy SEAL, and I'm sure you're gonna find some training. What exactly do they do in those first, 12 weeks of that boot camp to determine if they are a Navy SEAL material or not? They're not really looking at their skill set. They're literally trying to break them down physically. Because when your body starts to break down physically, your mind says, stop, the pain is too much, I don't want any more, I'm out. So that's what they do to a Navy SEAL. They want to see who has the strongest ability to control their mind in these crazy things that they're doing by, being out in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the night, or, they sleep in mud. I mean, they do these crazy things that normally you would never do. So what they want to see is how strong is the mind and allowing them to continue to keep going, even though the body is crying out, this is painful and I don't want any more. So now how do we take that and jump it over to your business? If you are struggling, or maybe you're not even struggling, but there's a place in your business and you want to go higher, you're stopping because your mind is telling you to stop. And you may not even see this consciously, but that's what's happening. It's telling you that you can't get that big client, or you can't take on any more clients, or you can't find the right clients, or you can't charge those kind of monthly retaining fees, or you can't accept and go after those bigger accounts with larger amounts of money to manage. See, it's the mind is your weakest link. That's what's holding you back. That's what's stopping you. So how do we get through that? See, right now, there's two ways you can do it. Number one is you have plenty of reference points that you can reflect on to prove to yourself that you do have a stronger mindset than maybe that you've allowed lately. Whether it was in childhood, something you had to get through. Maybe as an early adult, you had to get through as college, or some sort of a challenge in your life. Maybe even in your adulthood, maybe in your business right now, or within your family, or within your personal life. We've all had challenges that we have gotten through. But the thing is, we forget about those, and then our mind gets to be weak again. So, number one, think of those reference points of the times that were tough for you, and you endured, and you went through, and you've accomplished something. You got through the other end. Now, the second thing is find a new challenge right now that's maybe not even business oriented, or maybe it is. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe you need to challenge yourself physically. Whatever that would be. Maybe you want to run a 10K or a full marathon or something, or a bike ride, or climb a mountain, something that's going to challenge you. You want to feel the mind say, stop, I don't want to do this anymore. You got to get to that point so then you say, no, I'm going to continue to keep going. As a triathlete, I've done a lot of triathlons. My biggest one was doing an Ironman. That's 142 miles in one day. And I had many mental blocks years before I actually did my full Ironman. But it took me to keep challenging myself. I got involved with longer races. I was doing sprint triathlons. I got up to doing a half Ironman, to obviously one day making that decision and start training for it. And I did the full Ironman. But when I think back of how my mind was being continuously challenged because my physical body was tired, especially on the day of the race, but I kept going. So what is it for you? What can you choose? What challenge? Maybe you need to change the way you eat. Maybe you want to quit smoking. You want to quit drinking. Something that, like I said, it's got to be big enough that's going to challenge your mindset so you can prove to yourself that you have the strength to get through it, because that applies to life and it'll apply to your business. And then again, you can take a challenge with your business right now. Maybe you're going to challenge to get in front of some really big prospects that really get you nervous, thinking, oh, these people know more than me, or they're way out of my league. And you're going to challenge yourself to get in front of them and tell them what you do as a fee-only financial advisor. The weakest link in your business is your mindset. You've got to push yourself. You have to expand your mindset, and everything else in your life will grow, especially your financial advisory business. Hey, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Just below the video here in the description area, I have more resources for you to get, so please go check those out, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Let me talk about this for a second. Totally impromptu, no script. I don't know what I'm going to say here. I know what I want to say, I just got to get it out.